everyone, Tina here. Welcome to PhotoPlay's YouTube channel and welcome back to Tuesdays with Tina. We'll have a fun wintry card to share with you today. We're using some PhotoPlay papers, Sit with Stamps collection items. For my background, we're going to be using the A2 opened edge piercing plate. We're going to add some snowflakes in our background. And then we're going to be using the Split Snowflake die set. This is new. It's pretty fabulous. Each of these snowflakes, there's 3 in here. They're split with a straight edge on the bottom. So if you were to die cut this out twice, you can make a full one. So you could get 3 split snowflakes in the set. The price point on this is fabulous. We're going to be making a card with this. And then there is the Split Snowflake Sentiments stamp set. All of these sentiments will fit in between the snowflake because they're block lettered. We're going to be using the Winter Wishes in this set. That goes perfect with our snowflake. I'm also going to bring in another die set from PHOTOPLAY Paper. This is the Enjoy Fun metal die set. It has a shadow and then it has the fun. We're going to be using this to put behind our greeting just for a little added something in our card today. I'm also going to bring in another new die set. This is the Nested Ornate die set. This is a layering die set. There's 8 dies in here from largest to smallest. And I love the stitch detail on here. We're going to be using one of these to create a background for our split snowflake. So 5 things today with some colored cardstock and inks. We're going to create a nice wintry card. So we're going to jump in and get started. First, we're going to create our background. So I'll put these to the side. I have a piece of orange cardstock here. And I'm going to take my snowflake panel. I'm going to line it up on my A2 panel. I'm going to just run this through my die cut machine, and this is going to give me some pierced snowflakes from a background. This is a great way to add texture and detail to background panels. I'll be right back. Okay, look at the detail. Love those snowflakes. And then to finish this background panel, I'm going to bring in 2 inks. I'm going to start off with an orange ink, which is Persimmon, and I'm going to add a little color at the very top here. And then I'm going to flip it around, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. After we have this, I'm going to go in with a red ink, and then we're going to just add a little bit darker edges to these sides here. Not very much, just a little bit to those edges. I'll flip it around and do the same thing. Whenever you add ink to the pierced background, I love the detail that it adds. It really just makes those snowflakes stand out. Okay, I'm going to take this panel and we're going to adhere it to a side folding card base. Once we have our background adhered to the front of our card base, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more die cutting. With our fun, we're going to die cut this out with orange cardstock and blue cardstock. This is a pale blue. The shadow will die cut out with white cardstock. And then I'm going to bring in the Nested Ornate die set. I'm taking the 3rd from the largest, and I'm going to die cut out a panel with this blue cardstock. Also, while we're die cutting, we're going to take our snowflake, our split snowflake, and I'm going to take this one here that has the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, and I'll die cut this out twice, and I'll be right back. Once I have these die cut, I'm going to add a little bit of glitter to my split snowflake. So I'm going to use some glue. If you wanted to use a glaze, you could use that. But I'm going to add just a little bit of glue to the snowflake here. And then I have some clear glitter. This is just clear chunky glitter. I'm going to use some scratch paper. Under here, and then I'll go over this with some clear glitter. Now, an alternative to this, if you don't like to fuss with glitter, would be to use some glitter cardstock. They have no shed glitter cardstock. I kind of like the dimension, the icy look that the real glitter adds to this. You can see that sparkle. So that's why I'm using this glitter. I'm going to do the same thing to my next piece. Just add some glue. You can see that icicle look. Okay, next we have our fun. I die cut out the orange because I'm going to inlay these letters, the inside letters, to the blue. I'm glad these stuck together. So all I'm going to do is add some glue behind here. And we're just going to layer this right over the top of those existing letters. If the glue oozes, that's okay. It's going to dry clear, and it actually helps keep the piece that's in there inside. I'll do the same thing with the rest of my letters. Now next I flipped over my letters. We're going to add foam tape behind here. This is going to give me two things. It's going to give me dimension, and it's also going to help secure those thinner fun letters. Okay, so there is our fun. Now we're going to go ahead and stamp our greeting. So let's take our stamp sets. Now I'm going to stamp my greeting with a little bit lighter orange that we used for our background. We'll just stamp this. And I want a gradient on my winter wishes. So to do that, I'm going to bring in that red ink that we were using, and I'm going to add a little color, just a little bit, to the bottom here. And we'll go ahead and stamp this. And oops. And there's our greeting. I'm going to go ahead and take my paper trimmer, and we're going to block this off. We're going to trim it. I went ahead and placed my panel over the front of my card base. And now we're going to take our snowflakes. I'm going to add glue on the very bottom, and we're going to attach one snowflake here. And then we're going to attach one snowflake here. And I'm going to place my fun right in the middle. I did pop this up with some foam tape, just for a little extra dimension. And I love how free-flowing the snowflakes are. By not adding any glue, they kind of lift a little bit. Now I fishtailed the ends once more of my greeting. I'm going to add a little glue behind here, and I'll place this right in the middle. Just making sure that's straight. And now we're going to add some clear sequins to our background. This is just going to add some extra glitter and extra snowfall. I'm going to bring in a white gel pen, and we're going to do some controlled splatter. So I'm just going to add some little highlights here, almost like it's snowfall. It's very subtle, but just little extra dots add so much. And that finishes my card today. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.